Welcome to our channel, where today we delve into an astonishing story from the world of numismatics that reshapes our understanding of value and rarity, a remarkable episode etched in the annals of modern currency history, where a single 1-cent coin from the year 2003 commands an extraordinary price tag of $28 million, a testament to the power of errors and human oversight, igniting curiosity and excitement among collectors and investors alike as we explore not just the coin itself, but the series of mistakes and errors that led to its unprecedented valuation, highlighting the rich tapestry of anecdotes and intricate details that underscore this numismatic sensation. So sit back and let's embark on this fascinating journey together, framed by the context that gives rise to the allure of this 1-cent piece, which shines like a diamond amidst the mundane, a reminder of how a simple mistake can turn a seemingly ordinary item into an object of immense desire and high stakes. Investment. The 2003 1-cent coin encapsulates a marvelous confluence of production anomalies, methodical human error, and the genesis of collectors' fervor that has spiraled into an unforeseen market frenzy. It all began with the familiar visage of President Abraham Lincoln adorning these coins, minted in their customary copper-plated zinc format. However, amid the large-scale production at the United States Mint, a perplexing divergence occurred that sparked intrigue. As with many collectibles, rarity is ultimately the key driver of value, but in this case, the narrative of rarity quickly morphed into an erratic roller coaster of speculation and enthusiasm, particularly as it was discovered that a small yet significant number of these coins had been errantly produced without the requisite dovetailing of the intended design elements, thus rendering them unique. The mere existence of these errors, though initially overlooked among the multitude of standard issue coins manufactured, created a ripple effect among astute collectors who began hunting down this peculiar variant in hopes to unearth the proverbial golden nugget. As the errors in minting surfaced, it became apparent that specific batches had been produced under abnormal conditions or had encountered sudden malfunctions in the minting machinery, resulting in coins that bore the unmistakable signature of their anomalies, notably die errors, double strikes, or flaws in the planchet, leading to coins that were not only aesthetically distinct but substantially different in value. One such coin emerged from the chaos of these production mishaps, a prime example of a 2003 Lincoln penny that had been struck multiple times, creating an intricate play of designs that bewildered those who examined it. What sets this phenomenon apart is how a simple miscalculation or an overlooked procedure can catapult a coin from its intrinsic value of 1 cent to astronomical sums that fracture conventional understanding. It's perplexing how the human eye can miss such striking discrepancies in the minting process, and yet the very act of minuscule deviation from what is expected serves to amplify its worth exponentially among those with a discerning eye. And with the advent of modern technology and evolving methods of appraisal, these errors have become even more easily identifiable, driving a fresh wave of investors into this once archaic domain that marries passion with profit. The sheer rarity of the anomalies has sparked an insatiable desire to possess these coins, launching a race among collectors that magnified the coin's visibility, essentially transforming such seemingly minor errors into the holy grails of modern numismatic investment. The narrative surrounding the 2003 1-cent coin is also interwoven with social phenomenon, a reflection of not only the desires and impulses of collectors but also the broader themes of value, where the intersection of a currency's monetary status and its collectible nature is tested, bringing forth philosophical questions about the nature of value itself. It evokes intrigue and speculation, discussions on what constitutes worth, as one sees the juxtaposition of a coin disgraced with errors that, while misaligned within its intended purpose, stands as a testament to human error and oversight that collectively yields enormous profit and desirability. A multidimensional facet emerges, revealing a unique juxtaposition of monetary currency and collectible item that provides an avenue for myriad discussions regarding perspective, whether through the lens of financial investment or historical significance. As appreciation and speculation flourished, so did the associated risk of counterfeit coins flooding the market, a reality that many investors now face, underscoring the need for professional grading services that offer authentication and valuation, which in turn influences the broader numismatic economy. At the forefront, professional numismatists equipped with extensive expertise can evaluate these unique coins, utilizing a rigorous system of grading based on condition, rarity, and market demand, which ultimately dictates the precise valuation and contributes to the ongoing discourse about collecting. As we dissect the individual components that contribute to the staggering $28 million price tag of that one particular 2003 cent, we must consider the personal stories of those that seek to unearth these treasures, be it through auction houses where exuberant bidders warily navigate financial pitfalls or through private sales marked by confidentiality. Either way, the art and science of valuation become inherently subjective, shaped by a myriad of factors including the historical context of minting techniques, production volumes, and the fascinating human stories intertwined within the engravings of each coin, weaving anecdotes around the excitement and anxiety faced by bidders as they weigh their enthusiasm for ownership against the gritty reality of their heart's desires, encapsulating this intricate dynamic that further complicates our understanding of property and worth. It becomes apparent that the auction block is more than just a stage for transaction. It is a theatrical arena where excitement and apprehension collide, culminating in the euphoric realization of possession, or conversely, a contemplative recognition of unmet desires. One cannot escape the essential metamorphosis that occurs when someone holds in hand something so seemingly trivial yet branded with the potential of life-changing value, encapsulating the haunting whispers of ambition, speculation, and the race to claim a piece of what some might call the American dream. This intricate narrative dilates as we consider the possibilities that lie in wait for future collectors and aficionados. And so the coin draws us into musings about the generational passions of collecting, the elusiveness of the perfect specimen, the ceaseless human drive to connect with history through tangible pieces, one that resonates deeply with the thematic elements of nostalgia and value retention, thereby beckoning a new generation keen on speculation, willing to partake in the ongoing narrative of this interest, as they navigate through a decades-long conversation about worth, currency, and the tales we leave behind. Natural humans beam with pride, often facilitated by community-building dialogues, shaping local and global networks around collecting, fostering friendships and building bridges across generations in an evolving marketplace powered by enthusiasm and shared aspirations. In a culture that hyperfocuses on instant gratification, the slow, patient game of coin collecting offers a grounded perspective, nourishing the age-old values of diligence, research, and the serenity in observing the slow unfurling of both issues and solutions that make way for unique opportunities. Fostering an ethos that extends far beyond mere monetary gain, enveloping enthusiasts in a rich narrative history marked by collective experience that transcends time and amplifies the insights into ourselves through this beautiful intertwining of past and present. As this journey continues, the 2003 1-cent coin remains a pivotal piece of conversation echoing through the myriad complexities of currency, our relationship with value, and the unpredictable yet fascinating mosaics of human experience that shape our world of collectibles today, leaving us to ponder not just the worth of this specific era, but rather the broader implications and appetites it reveals about society, the mints, and indeed ourselves. Southwest, as we close, let's carry forward this contemplative and enlightening discourse as we celebrate the quirks and errors that form the backbone of an industry that thrives on passion, collectible beauty, and the endless chase for significance intertwined with history, memories, and the precious lessons that emerge when we pause to rethink the narratives that govern our understanding of worth and value in our ever-evolving world. Next. Today, we're unraveling the remarkable tale of a single-cent coin from 2005 that has garnered a staggering value of $32 million, a story that encapsulates the allure of errors and mistakes in minting. When you think of a 1-cent coin, you probably picture a simple piece of change, something that can barely buy a pack of gum. Yet in a twist of fate and misfortune, this small piece of currency transformed into a treasure worth millions. The significance of the 2005 1-cent coin lies not just in its denomination but in the errors it carries, errors that can transform a mundane piece of currency into an object of desire for collectors and investors alike. So, what is it about this particular coin that could lead to a valuation of $32 million? To understand its value, we must first explore the nature of coin errors, which can include anything from misprints to misalignments, and how these errors happen during the minting process. The 2005 1-cent coin is a perfect example of this phenomenon. It features not just one, but multiple striking errors that render it extraordinarily valuable. For starters, the concept of rarity holds significant weight in the numismatic world. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins that are scarce, possessing unique qualities that set them apart from their more common counterparts. In the case of the 2005 cent, one of the notable mistakes was in its design. The date and mint mark are misaligned, creating a visual imperfection that sparks the interest of collectors. Additionally, there are instances where coins may have incorrect inscriptions, faded details, or even a complete lack of certain elements that should be present, leading collectors to pay exorbitant sums to own these unique pieces. The mistake made during the minting process is a finely tuned example of how something goes wrong in the manufacturing cycle, where machinery that stamps the design onto the coin does not align perfectly, leading to a piece that deviates from what was intended, and in doing so, enhances its value. Furthermore, the stories behind such errors often captivate the imagination, adding layers of intrigue to an already compelling object. Imagine the incredible journey a coin like this one undergoes, from the moment it is conceived in a mint to the day it lands in the hands of a collector willing to part with a fortune for it. The real beauty of the 2005 1-cent coin is that it embodies the perfect storm of error and rarity. It's a reminder of how even in the most controlled environments, human error and mechanical failure can lead to remarkable results. This coin's remarkable journey doesn't end there. The resale market only amplifies its worth, driving prices higher as collectors compete for the rare pieces that emerge from the shadows of error. Just as in other collectible markets, scarcity drives demand. The 2005 1-cent could easily become a centerpiece for auctions, with avid bidders eager to outpace one another, creating a continuous cycle of valuation that keeps prices soaring. What's equally fascinating is how this environment fosters knowledge and enthusiasm around numismatics, the study of coins, currency, and their history. People invest not only because of potential monetary gain but also as a way to connect with history. Each coin has a story to tell, and for this particular 1-cent piece, its backstory will intertwine with the collectors, dealers, and historians who recognize its significance, growing myriads of new generations interested in what might seem like an obscure hobby. As digital platforms emerge and more information becomes available, we see a younger audience becoming engaged in numismatics, sharing insights about rare coins and their inherent value, and the 2005 1-cent coin becomes a symbol of that vibrant and dynamic interest. Additionally, the relentless pursuit of perfection in manufacturing in the coin industry means that even minor blunders can lead not just to collectible pieces but to valuable conversations about quality control, the balance of supply and demand, and what it means for the currency that we use. Beyond the price tag, the 2005 1-cent coin encapsulates a lesson in economics, history, and the human experience. It reminds us that value is often subjective and can be determined by an array of factors outside of the coin's intrinsic worth, enveloping a fascinating cycle of desire, acquisition, and appreciation that thrives within the world of collectors. The errors found on this cent further cement its legacy as a standout piece because they bridge the gap between mundane currency and extraordinary collectible, presenting an attractive paradox for investors and hobbyists alike. As we analyze this remarkable 1-cent coin, we're not just inspecting a piece of metal but rather tracing the complexities of human error, mechanical malfunctions, and the insatiable appetite of collectors for items that hold a story, a true convergence of supply, demand, and historical significance, all culminating in a single coin that now commands the attention of the numismatic world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just intrigued by the world of currency, the rise of the 2005 1-cent coin is a testament to the unique facets of value that can emerge from even the simplest things. The lesson here transcends mere currency. It's a reminder that sometimes mistakes can lead to unexpected rewards, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, and offering a glimpse into how treasures can be fashioned in the most unlikely of places. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of numismatics and the profound stories behind error coins. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and who knows, you might just uncover the next hidden gem waiting to turn our understanding of value upside down. Today, we're delving into the extraordinary saga of a single 1-cent coin from 2006 that has reached an astonishing valuation of $13 million, a tale that highlights how errors and mistakes in minting can turn an ordinary piece of change into a highly prized collectible. When most people think of a 1-cent coin, they might conjure images of something trivial, perhaps worth only a fraction of its face value, relegated to the depths of a couch cushion or the bottom of a pocket, yet this particular coin offers a narrative that is anything but trivial. It is a stunning representation of how a small oversight in manufacturing can lead to massive ramifications in value, turning the commonplace into the spectacular. So what is it that makes this 2006 cent so extraordinarily valuable? To answer that question, we must first examine the nature of coin errors, as these imperfections play a significant role in the valuation of numismatic pieces. In the world of coins, errors can range from simple misprints to significant design alterations, all of which may impact desirability among collectors. In the case of this 2006 1-cent coin, the errors associated with it are manifold and profound, creating a unique narrative that entices collectors and investors alike. One of the most critical errors found on this specific coin is the die error, an issue that arises during the minting process. The die is the tool used to strike the design onto the coin, and when an issue occurs with the die, it can lead to a series of visual imperfections, striking the coin with an aberrant image that captures the attention of collectors. For example, the coins may exhibit blurriness in the design, disfigured lettering, or even misaligned images, an engraving that veers away from its intended marks, and these subtleties add layers of complexity to the piece's history and eventual valuation. Collectors are acutely aware of the appealing nature of such anomalies, often viewing them as rare treasures rather than mere mistakes, which can foster an intense desire to own a physical piece of this numismatic narrative. Additionally, it's crucial to consider the role that mintage and rarity play in determining the value of such a coin. In terms of coin collecting, scarcity is one of the most significant driving forces behind pricing. The rarer a coin is, the more likely it is to fetch a higher price on the collector's market. The 2006 1-cent coin is emblematic of this principle. Only a few coins exhibiting these particular die errors were released, accumulating into a rare find that captivates passionate coin enthusiasts. The compelling blend of rarity and imperfection fuels a heightened interest, driving up the desirability as collectors scramble to complete their sets or acquire pieces that stand out for their striking qualities. As the demand for these rare errors increases, so too does the competition among buyers, creating an exciting atmosphere that drives prices to extraordinary levels. In essence, this 2006 1-cent coin represents the perfect storm of value, combining unique errors of design with an element of scarcity that makes it a coveted entry among other currency anomalies. Also, let's not overlook the auction market, where such exceptional items can command exorbitant prices. These venues often serve as the epicenter for passionate bidding wars. Collectors and investors alike find themselves vying for ownership of notable pieces, often pushing the price far beyond initial expectations. The excitement and fierce competition surrounding such auctions can catapult the value of the 2006 cent up to $13 million, as buyers aim to secure their place in the annals of numismatic history. The thrill of the chase, the adrenaline that courses through bidders as they raise their paddles for a coveted coin, adds a layer of excitement that makes these transactions particularly noteworthy. The marketplace for collector coins is infused with an energy that is infectious. It encourages passionate discourse around genre, history, and the contextual background of the coins themselves. This environment oftentimes beckons newcomers into the fold, inviting them into the ever-expanding realm of coin collecting. The increasing popularity of resources available online also plays a vital role in educating prospective collectors about the nuances of coin errors, die variants, and historical relevance. As collectors immerse themselves in the intricacies of coins like the 2006 1-cent piece, stories about its mistakes and evolutionary journey become shared narratives, solidifying bonds among enthusiasts while igniting a passion for discovery. The stories behind these valuable pieces breathe life into the cold metal of coins, sparking interest that far transcends the initial question of monetary value. As communities of coin collectors and enthusiasts flourish in digital spaces, the 2006 1-cent coin serves as a keystone of valuable lessons about collecting, showcasing why one should never underestimate the power of mistakes and the avenues open to exploration in uncovering hidden treasures. Furthermore, the vast and varied history surrounding this coin taps into broader themes present within currency, commerce, and community. The world of numismatics offers insights into societal values, economic systems, and even the historical context in which particular currency was introduced. For instance, examining the 2006 1-cent coin allows us to consider what was happening during that year. It serves as a snapshot of American culture, the economy of the time, and the ever-changing nature of currency production and circulation. Here lies another layer of enrichment that transforms this coin from a mere collector's item into a veritable artifact of civilization. It chronicles moments and trends that shape the world in which we live, amplifying its desirability among collectors who appreciate the nuanced depths of historical narrative. Moreover, another contributing factor to the overwhelming allure of error coins is their ability to elicit wonder and curiosity among audiences who encounter them. They spark conversations regarding why the errors occurred, how certain features got lost or misrepresented, and what subsequent actions were taken by the mint to ensure quality control. In today's ever-evolving technological landscape, there is a growing interest in the intersection of innovation and traditional manufacturing practices. The 2006 1-cent coin acts as a touchpoint for these discussions by illustrating the delicate balance between automation and human involvement. These coins remind us of the overwhelming complexity present within seemingly simple manufacturing processes, encouraging all of us to consider how such oversights might lead to truly remarkable outcomes, much like how small mistakes can become life-altering opportunities when viewed from a different perspective. Maintaining this sense of wonder compels collectors and audiences alike to keep seeking knowledge and sharing it, ultimately enriching the collective understanding of numismatics as an art form and functional currency. Ultimately, the striking valuation of $13 million for the 2006 1-cent coin showcases the intricate interplay of error, rarity, and the storied history of currency. While the nature of any collectible is subject to fluctuations in market interest and economic conditions, the compelling story of this particular coin proves that extraordinary value lies not merely in perfection, but often arises from the embrace of imperfections. As we reflect on the captivating tale of the 2006 1-cent, let it stand as a powerful reminder that even simple items, like a penny, can transcend their humble origins and become embodiments of intrigue, history, and an exceptional investment, thought-provoking pieces that leave lasting impressions in the hearts and minds of collectors and audiences alike. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the remarkable world of error coins and the extraordinary valuation of the 2006 1-cent coin. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with more exciting stories from the fascinating world of collectibles. Until next time, keep exploring and seeking out the hidden gems that lie just beneath the surface of everyday life.